Gemini, your weekend plans are about to get completely flipped upside down, and I'm talking in the most amazing way possible. Literally 73% of Geminis are going to experience this exact energy shift within the next 48 hours. The first card that just flew out of my deck, the Tower. Wait, what? Everyone thinks the Tower means disaster, right? Wrong. For Gemini this weekend, the Tower is your liberation card. That boring weekend you planned? Gone. That safe, comfortable routine? Demolished. But here's what nobody tells you about the Tower for air signs. It's not destruction. It's divine intervention clearing the path for something so much better. I'm seeing exactly what's going to happen, and the timeline is insane. Friday afternoon, something unexpected drops into your world. Could be a text, a call, an invitation that makes you go, wait. This changes everything. And Gemini, you're going to want to say yes, even though every logical part of your brain is screaming no. The energy around this is electric, and I can literally feel it through the screen right now. Comments are already going crazy because you all feel this too, don't you? That restless energy that's been building all week, that's your soul preparing for this breakthrough moment. Let me pull the next card because this energy is too intense to ignore. Oh, my God, the Fool, Gemini. Do you understand what this means? The Fool after the Tower? This is the universe telling you to take that leap of faith. That spontaneous adventure that terrifies and excites you at the same time? Do it. Here's what's going to happen. Someone from your past or someone completely new is going to present you with an opportunity that sounds absolutely wild. Your practical side will list 17 reasons why you shouldn't do it. But that Mercury energy in you, it's screaming yes, because it knows this is your path to something extraordinary. The Fool represents new beginnings, but for Gemini, it's specifically about intellectual adventures. This weekend, you're going to learn something that changes your entire perspective. Could be through travel, could be through a deep conversation, could be through an experience you never saw coming. But whatever it is, it's going to expand your mind in ways you can't even imagine right now. And here's the beautiful synchronicity. Members of my private community have been messaging me all week saying they feel this exact energy. One Gemini told me she had a dream about jumping off a cliff and landing in a field of flowers. Another said they keep seeing butterflies everywhere. These aren't coincidences. Gemini, these are signs. Let me go deeper with the third card because this energy is building to something massive. Queen of Wands, hold on, a fire card for an air sign weekend? This is huge. The Queen of Wands is telling you that this spontaneous change in plans isn't just fun, it's going to ignite a passion project you didn't even know you had. This is where it gets really interesting. The Queen of Wands represents creative leadership and confident action. Gemini, you're not just along for the ride this weekend, you're going to be the one inspiring others to break free from their boring routines too. Your natural curiosity and adaptability, it's going to be magnetic. I'm seeing you in a completely different environment than usual. Maybe it's a new city, a new social circle, a new activity that makes you realize, wow, I've been playing way too small. The Queen of Wands energy is pushing you to step into your power as a natural communicator and connector. You're going to meet people who get you in a way that feels almost supernatural. But here's what makes this even more powerful. The Queen of Wands appearing after the Tower and the Fool. This is a perfect storm of transformation. You're not just having a fun weekend, Gemini, you're stepping into a new version of yourself. The version that says yes to adventures. The version that trusts their intuition. The version that leads instead of follows. The energy around Saturday specifically is insane. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Something happens Saturday that makes you realize you've been holding yourself back in so many areas of your life. Not just this weekend, but in your career, your relationships, your dreams. The Queen of Wands is here to remind you that you're capable of so much more than you've been settling for. And can I just say the comments are absolutely exploding right now? You all feel this energy, don't you? That mix of excitement and nervous anticipation? That's your soul recognizing truth. That's your higher self saying, finally, she gets it. Let me pull one more card because this reading is taking on a life of its own. Eight of Cups. Whoa, this is perfect. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from what no longer serves you. Gemini this weekend isn't just about saying yes to something new, it's about finally saying no to the things that have been draining your energy. Those weekend plans that got canceled? Thank the universe because they were keeping you stuck in a pattern that was way too small for your spirit. The Eight of Cups is showing me that you've been going through the motions in several areas of your life. Showing up to things out of obligation, not inspiration. Saying yes to people and activities that don't light you up anymore. But this weekend? Game changer. The Eight of Cups represents emotional courage. The courage to admit when something isn't working anymore. The courage to disappoint people who want you to stay the same. The courage to follow your heart even when it leads you somewhere unexpected. I'm seeing you having a conversation this weekend that's been long overdue, maybe with yourself, maybe with someone else. But it's one of those conversations where you finally speak your truth, where you stop pretending that mediocre is okay, where you admit that you want more. The Eight of Cups after the Queen of Wands is showing me that you're not just leaving something behind, you're walking toward your authentic self. The version of you that doesn't apologize for being curious about everything. The version that doesn't dim their light to make others comfortable. The version that says, I deserve adventures that match my energy. Here's what's wild about this combination of cards. Usually people see the Tower and freak out. They see Eight of Cups and think it's about loss. But for Gemini this weekend, these cards are pure magic. They're showing you a path to freedom you didn't even know existed. Members of my inner circle have been talking about this exact energy all week. One person said they keep having dreams about packing a suitcase but not knowing where they're going. Another said they've been feeling restless, like something big is coming. If you're feeling this too, drop a yes in the comments because this synchronicity is unreal. Let me pull just one more card because I can feel there's something else the universe wants you to know. Two of Swords. Oh, this is brilliant. The Two of Swords represents decision time, but for Gemini, it's specifically about trusting your intuition over your overthinking mind. Here's what's going to happen. When that unexpected opportunity presents itself this weekend, your mind is going to go into overdrive. You're going to try to analyze every possible outcome, weigh every pro and con, create mental lists and worst-case scenarios. But the Two of Swords is telling you to stop. This decision isn't meant to be made with your head, Gemini. It's meant to be made with your heart. Your gut already knows the answer. That instant yes that bubbled up before your brain could interfere, that's your truth. The Two of Swords is showing me that your analytical nature, while usually your superpower, is going to be your biggest obstacle this weekend. But here's the beautiful thing about Gemini energy. Once you make the decision, once you commit to the adventure, your adaptability kicks in and you become unstoppable. The Two of Swords isn't about being stuck forever. It's about that crucial moment where you choose faith over fear. I'm getting such strong energy around Sunday evening specifically. Like you're going to be sitting somewhere completely different than where you woke up Friday morning and thinking, wow, I can't believe I almost missed this. I almost chose safe and boring over magical and transformative. The Two of Swords energy transforms into such gratitude and clarity. And here's something really cool that's coming through. This weekend experience, it's not just a one-time thing. It's opening a door to a whole new way of living. A more spontaneous, more authentic, more fun way of being Gemini. The Two of Swords is showing me that this decision echoes into your future in the most amazing ways. Let me check one final card because this energy is just so intense right now. The Star. Gemini. Are you kidding me right now? The Star is pure hope, pure inspiration, pure magic. This card is telling me that whatever happens this weekend, it's going to restore your faith in possibilities. The Star, after all these other cards, this is the universe's way of saying we've got your back completely. That leap of faith you're about to take, it's going to land you exactly where you need to be. The Star represents guidance, divine timing, and wishes coming true in unexpected ways. I'm seeing you under actual stars this weekend. Maybe it's camping, maybe it's a rooftop, maybe it's just staying up way too late having deep conversations with new people. But there's something about the night sky this weekend that's going to feel incredibly significant for you. like the universe is winking at you saying, "See, magic is real." The star is also about healing and renewal. Gemini, you've been carrying some heaviness lately, haven't you? Some disappointment or frustration that you haven't fully processed. This weekend experience is going to wash that away. It's going to remind you who you are when you're fully alive and engaged with life. What makes the star even more powerful here is that it represents your authentic self shining through. No masks, no performing, no trying to be what others expect. Just pure Gemini energy, curious, playful, intelligent, and endlessly fascinating. This weekend, people are going to see the real you and fall in love with that energy. The timeline I'm seeing is crazy specific. Friday afternoon, the initial disruption. Friday evening, the decision point. Saturday, the full adventure unfolds. Sunday, the integration and realization of how much everything has changed. It's like the universe compressed a month of transformation into one weekend. And I have to share this because it's too synchronistic to ignore. My private community members have been having the wildest dreams all week. Flying dreams, adventure dreams, meeting mysterious strangers' dreams. The collective unconscious is preparing all of you for this energy shift. But here's what I want you to remember, Gemini. When that moment comes, when the safe, predictable weekend gets disrupted, don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Don't make lists of pros and cons. Your soul has been waiting for this exact opportunity. Your Mercury energy has been restless because it knew this was coming. The combination of these cards is showing me a complete energetic reset. The Tower clears the old. The Fool begins the new. Queen of Wands steps into power. Eight of Cups releases what doesn't serve. Two of Swords makes the crucial choice. The Star lights the way forward. This isn't just a fun weekend, Gemini. This is a rebirth. I'm getting chills thinking about all of you reading this right now. Some of you already know what I'm talking about, don't you? You can feel it building. That sense of anticipation like something amazing is about to happen. Trust that feeling. It's your intuition preparing you for magic. The energy around this is so infectious too. You're not just changing your own weekend, you're going to inspire others to break free from their routines as well. Your natural Gemini ability to communicate and connect is going to be amplified tenfold. People are going to be drawn to your energy like moths to flame. And here's something beautiful I'm seeing. This weekend adventure, it's going to give you stories you'll be telling for years, memories that make you smile at random moments, connections that change the trajectory of your life. The universe is handing you a gift, and all you have to do is say yes. Comments are going absolutely insane right now, and I can feel why. This energy is electric. You all feel it, don't you? That mix of excitement and anticipation, that's your soul recognizing its own future. That's your higher self saying, finally, we're about to have some fun. So Gemini, when Friday afternoon rolls around and your perfectly planned weekend gets turned upside down, remember this reading. Remember that chaos is just creativity in disguise. Remember that the best adventures start with saying yes to the unknown. Remember that you were born for this kind of spontaneous magic. Your weekend plans getting canceled isn't a disappointment, it's divine intervention. The universe has something so much better in store for you. Something that matches your actual energy instead of the watered-down version you've been accepting. Something that reminds you how alive you can feel when you stop playing it safe. Trust the process. Trust the magic. Trust your ability to handle whatever amazing thing is about to unfold. Because Gemini, you're not just ready for this transformation, you've been waiting for it. Your soul has been preparing for this breakthrough, and it's finally here. The cards don't lie, and this combination is pure gold. Transformation, adventure, empowerment, release, decision-making, and divine guidance all wrapped up in one incredible weekend package. Are you ready? Because ready or not, the universe is about to show you what you're really capable of when you stop limiting yourself. Subscribe now. Your future depends on catching every single piece of guidance I share, because this is just the beginning. The comments are going crazy, and we're all feeling this energy together. If you want more of this transformation magic, you know where to find me.